Hey, sixth graders, happy new week of school. It's great to see you here. And here's our sixth grade orchestra lesson for the week. Urit, first thing we're going to talk about today, I always like looking at our bow hold, so make sure it's up like this. Our first goal of the day, repeat after me, say, sinking in halfway. Say that, sinking in halfway. And what I mean by that, if you look at me bow, look at the space between the stick and the hair. I can almost fit me finger through it. Well, I can, okay? So, by the way, you never touch your horsehair. Did you know that? You never touch it. But anyway, just imagine. So see that? I can fit about half me pinky through right there. Now watch. I'm going to set me bow right there. I still can fit me pinky through, but now watch. I'm going to sink in a lot with me finger. So now I'm sinking in halfway. It's like at 10 millimeters. Now it's at 5. 10 millimeters. Now it's at 5. So one of our goals this week is when we play, we want to sink in halfway, and it's going to get us bigger tone. Here's without sinking in. So here's tone without sinking in. Now I'm going to sink in halfway. This is a little more aggressive. Let's do that right now. Go to your A right now. Go to your A and sink in halfway. Ready and to aggressives. A, sink and go. Rock to A and 2D, sinking in. Open G and really rumble and. Got it? So that's our first goal of the day, sinking in. No matter what we're playing today, let's think about having a little more tone. All right, next thing. Now, and if you were in school last week, you got what we're calling a flapper. Let me show you what a flapper is here. This was a student's idea a few years ago, and it was a brilliant idea, so I asked them if I could borrow it, and I did. So you've got your book like this. If you're at home, I attached one to this newsletter. You can print it off yourself, but it looks like this, okay? How I taped it on the back like this, and then it flaps open. So we call it a flapper, okay? So it has every single note name that we will ever need this year. It lists all of your notes. Please make certain that you print it off and just tape it back there. If you have orchestra this week in person, I have them all printed off for you and I will put them on. It will help you know your note names, okay? So let's go now to page number 4. Grab a pencil, lápiz. Grab a pencil and let's write our notes in for song number 12. I'll say them moderately fast for you. Look at song 12, grab a pencil. You can pause the video if you want. Here's the notes. And by the way, the first 2 notes of every measure is G. And the second 2 notes keep going up a scale, or they keep going up step by step. So here we go, ready? G, A. Next measure, G, B. Next measure, G, C. Last measure of the first line, G, D. Next line, G, E. G, F. G. Okay, now, set your pencil down and let's pluck this. I'm going to grab me fiddle. Here's the deal. It always goes, well, let me come up here so you can see this just a little bit better. Can you see this okay? So it goes like this. Here's how it goes. It goes G, A, G, B, G, C. It's like you're always coming home and then you're going to go one note further up the scale. So let's try this. Man, I wish I was tall. Do you wish you were tall? I do. I'm growing just the wrong direction. Okay, here we go. Ready? G, A. Ready and go now. G, A. Now I hover me B, and now I go G, B. G, B. G, C. G, Me friends, do you notice how I'm hovering over? When I go to open G, my fingers aren't flying away. They're hovering. Watch that again. Watch. G, A. G, B. Hover. G, C. Now go G, D. Ready, G, D, go. G, D. Now I put me first finger down. G, E. I put me F sharp finger down. G, F sharp. Now I get me high G down. G, high G. Pick up the bow, and we're going to sink in halfway. Let me grab me bow. Here we go. So we start on G, but we're hovering over our A. Here we go. This is song number 12 on page 4, sixth graders. Here we go. Good to see you today. What day? It's a Friday. This is the day that you don't have school. So we're here. We had teacher meetings and I snuck away and I had to put a sign on my door because it says, please do not enter, I'm recording. Because last time I tried this, somebody barged in. And they were nice about it, but I thought that would have been awkward to have like a random person appear in the video. Okay, here we go. Ready? GGAA. This is song number 12. Hope you're doing good today. Hope the Vikings win. I'm tired of this stuff. Here we go. And the Twins lost too. Here we go. GGAA. Ready? GGAA song 12. GGAA. Now GGBB, hover your B. GGBB. GGCC, cover your C. GGDD. Now get your first finger down on your D string while you go to open G. GG, go to your F sharp. Prepare. GGCC or GGGG. So, my friends, that's song number 12. And the point of this is that we're preparing either by hovering or preparing our notes on our D when we're on our G. And it's good for the mind. We're getting ready for what comes next, you know? Like it's Thursday, I'm getting ready for Friday. Or it's lunch and I'm thinking about supper. Or it's supper and I'm thinking about dessert. Or it's dessert and I'm thinking about my midnight snack. You're always getting ready for what comes next. Does that make sense? It's good for the mind. It's good for the mind. All right, next goal. I would like you to look at song number 10 on the top of page 4 and let's pluck it. It's a G scale. Think of your finger patterns. Here we go, ready? And we're just gonna play the first 4 notes of number 10. Here we go, ready? First 4 notes. Here we go. It's gonna go G, A, B, C. Ready and pluck the first notes of number 10. Go. G, A, B, C. Now take your book and go back to the previous page 2, song number 2. Go back to page 2, look at song 2 and let's pluck it. Starts on an open D, by the way. Ready, open D and go. Now, D, E, F sharp, G. Different scales, different starts to song 10 and song 2, but what did they have? Say the same finger pattern. Now, this is my favorite. This is one of those things I wish I had been teaching years ago because it really is going to help you think about the finger patterns. By the way, what matters more to me? Notes, that you know the notes or you know the finger patterns? Say finger patterns. Finger patterns where it's at. Think about driving to your favorite grocery store or gas station. When I go to Hornbacher's or whatever, I don't think about what road I'm on. I think about what street. Where do I turn? Oh, I turn at this gas station, and then when I get to the light, and then I see Walgreens, I go here. I don't know what street I'm on, but I know it by landmarks. That's the same thing when we finger. You don't necessarily, I want you to know the notes, but what's more important is that you know the finger patterns. Okay, so new word today. New word today. Everyone say tetra. Tetra means 4. Here's the tetra. I'm going to bring this up so we can kind of look on the board here. Here's our goal. You see it right over here. What's our goal right here? New tetra. What is a tetra? Tetra is 4 notes. Tetra is 4 notes. Now, how many notes are in a scale? Say 8. Ba da 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 da. 8 notes in a scale. How many tetras are in a scale? Say 2. 4 plus 4 is 8. Now, here's the big point of the lesson today. How many notes are in a scale? 8. How many tetras are in each scale? Say 2. And here's the deal. Both tetras have the same finger pattern. 8 notes in a scale, 2 tetras. Each tetra has the same finger pattern. Think about your D scale violin and violas. It goes like this. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Cellos. Think of your G. Oh, 1, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 3, 4. That's the same for every scale you ever play that's a major scale. Your first 4 notes and your second 4 notes will always have the same finger pattern. If there's only one thing you remember today, that's it. First 4 notes, last 4 notes, always have the same finger pattern. Each tetra, same finger pattern. So I'm going to teach you a new tetra right now. Go to your G right now. Go to your G right now. All your fingers down on your G string. I'll do cellos first. You got 4 fingers on your G and pluck it twice. 4 fingers on your G and pluck it twice. Ready, go. Now open D. 1 on your tape. Now second finger without a tape. Go. Okay, let's do that again. It's just cellos. Ready, and 4, 4. Oh, 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 oh. 1, 1. low 2, low 2. Now violin, violas, go to your G. Put 3 fingers down. Here we go. Ready, violin, violas. Here's your new tetra N. 3, 3. Now go O, O, O. 1 in the tape. 1, 1. Lonely 2, lonely 2. And notice lonely 2 is like this. It's not like that. It touches. Pick up thy bow. What are we doing right now? Say new tetra. New tetra. Here we go. Pick up thy bow. Cellos have 4 fingers down. Bass, you can just chill for a second. Violin, violas, 3 fingers down. Here we go. Up a tetra. Ready, all your fingers down on your G. Do it twice. Go. Open D. 1 on the tape. 2nd finger not on a tape. That's our new tetra. Let's do it once without stopping. 2 on each note. Ready, 2 on each note, and go now. Open. 1, 1. Lonely, lonely. So there's our new tetra of the day. There's our new tetra of the day. All right, next goal. Final goal of the day. Let's do the life lesson right now. We're all different, but we're all the same. You know, some of you, I know we've talked about this before, but take a look at all of our Legos over here. Do you see all the minifigs up there? Every one of them on the outside is different, but what? They're all still Legos, okay? And the same is true with us right now, right? Some of us are in school. Some of us are hybrid. Some of us are quarantined. Some of us are homeschooled. Some of us are going to different schools, but we're all still students, and we're all here, and we're all trying to get better. And so we're all different. We're all doing our own thing, but we're all still connected. Does that make sense? Okay. Go to London Bridge, the 2nd line, the B line. Go to this London Bridge, the 2nd line. Now, if you don't have it, it's that orange sheet of paper that I gave you. If you're hybrid, on last week's newsletter, it's there. So 2nd B line. It starts in an F sharp. Write your notes in. I'll help you. Pause the video if you want. All right, I'll say the notes and you write them in. This is for the B line of London Bridge. Ready, go. F, G, F, E. Now D, E, E, F. D, E, E, F. Now E, D, D, E. E, D, D, E. Now D, E, E, F. D, E, E, F. Set your pencil down, pluck it, and bow it. Pause it if you need to. We're doing the B line of London Bridge. Ready? Start on your F sharp. Go now. F sharp, G, F. You're plucking. E. Now D, E, E, F. D, E, E, F. E, D, D, E. E, D, E, E, F. Bow it with me now. This is the B part. Ready and bow with me now. F sharp. E, D, D, E. D, E, E, F. Wonderful. Let's talk about sinking in halfway. Put your bow like this and I'll sink in halfway. Play that note, a little heavier. Try it again, sink in halfway. Wonderful. Oh, I saw a giant woodpecker. Look at this video. I saw this last week. Look at how big he is. And he flew right at me. But anyway, it's called a giant pileated woodpecker. One of the coolest things I've ever seen. I've seen little woodpeckers before. This one literally was like this tall, had a 3-foot wingspan. I'm not making it up. Kind of was what brought me joy last week. Do y'all look for those little ordinary miracles that make you smile? Okay, guys. Well, here we go now. We're into October. Something I've been thinking about a lot. You know, I know a lot of you are athletes and you think about, running a mile or scoring a touchdown or making a 3. And that's kind of like the big picture, right? Here's what I've been thinking about lately. An inch long, but a mile deep. Obviously, we can't make as much progress as we used to because we don't get to see one another as much. But we still can be making a lot of connections and reinforcing everything. So we're going only an inch, but it's a mile deep. So I hope you're having a good week. We hope the Vikings won yesterday. Oh, guess what? The Twins called earlier this week, and they wanted us to pick the 3 dates next summer that would work for us. So more info on that. So life is still going to get back to normal at some point, guys. All right, love your neighbor. Wear your seatbelt. Bye, guys.